Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Kaka, kuna familia imenipatia sleepless nights kwa sababu ya maisha ambayo wanaishi. Hiyo familia inaishi katika nyumba ya nyasi na siku hizi hakuna nyasi ya kuezeka nyumba. So familia inanyeshewa kaka, mvua hii kali ambayo inazidi kunyesha na watoto wako katika hiyo familia. Baba anasukuma mkokoteni ili kujitafutia riziki na ameweka watoto shule na chakula kidogo. So unapata kidogo anachopata kinaishia kwa chakula na karo ya watoto shuleni na amelemewa katika kujenga nyumba. Umaskini hautaishi milele. Katika kila familia kuna wale watu wanakuwa breakers of poverty. They break the chain of poverty in between the family. Some of us inherited poverty, but the people came in between us and became chain of poverty breakers. So kaka, mimi na wewe kama shabiki, we want to be a pillar to this family so that it can break the chains of poverty. Watoto wanaokuwa katika hiyo nyumba wapewe mazingira mazuri, wasome ili waje kumaliza umaskini. Poverty has never been permanent. If you've never been in this situation, you may think people are lazy. But kaka, kama umenyeshewa, kama umeishi nyumba ya nyasi, kama umelelewa maisha ya kulala chini, bas, you can definitely understand what I'm talking about. Mungu akuzungumzie, Mungu akujalie ili tushikane mkono tujenge hii familia nyumba. Nahitaji mabati, nahitaji misumari, nahitaji milango, nahitaji dirisha. Unaweza nunua mabati moja, mabati mawili, mabati 10, mabati 20. Unaweza kununua misumari kilo 1, kilo 5, kilo 10. Unaweza kununua mlango moja, milango miwili, mitatu, 4, jinsi ambavyo Mungu atakujalia, and God will bless you. Back to politics. Kaka, yesterday William Ruto paid a state visit to the White House. Na alipokuwa pale, all of us know that the US is the one that is pushing Kenya to send its troops to Haiti to go and contain the situation there. And in return, it's in the public domain that Kenya will receive millions of shillings in return. Now, wakati Ruto alikuwa jana US, that is yesterday East African time, they held a joint press conference with Joe Biden in White House. And the question of deployment of police officers to Haiti came up. When it came up, Ruto maintained that yes, he is set to release Kenya police officers to Haiti. You heard recently, those people who follow news, that the main airport in Haiti has reopened ahead of welcoming the Kenyan troops. But it's like the move has not worn well with the Haitians, both in Haiti and other countries. The Haitians in the US decided to show Ruto dust. They held placards and they started protesting against Ruto in the United States. The Haitians living in the US wakasema Ruto is a traitor. Ruto is a slave. And they were asking him to first clean the mess in his own country before he moves to Haiti. As Kakasungura, as the only remaining opposition leader in this country, kina Pauline Njoroge washaenda, Raila Odinga, they have all gone. As the only chief opposition leader in this country, I entirely agree with the Haitians in the US. Wali protest on the streets wakiambia Ruto, kabla uende kwetu Haiti, tafadhali maliza kwako Kenya. And I agree. Bandits have terrorized Kenyans. Banditry in Kenya has been a long menace. Umekuwa ni msumari moto kwa kidonda kwa siku kadhaa, kwa miaka na mikaka. Wakenya wengi wanaumia maeneo ya North Rift. Katika vyombo vya habari mnaosoma, ulisikia chifu akicomplain kwamba anataka kuretire lakini serikali haitaki kumwachilia. Na umesikia akisema watu wanamkujia hadi kwa nyumba wanataka kumuua. So the Haitians are telling Ruto, it's okay. We agree you are sending police. But before you do that, first clean the mess in your country. Hata Biblia inasema vizuri sana. Kabla haujaenda kumtoa mwenzako, wanahitaji kale ka uchafu kwa macho, kwanza wewe jitoe. Clean yourself first so that you may have the energy to see and clean other people. I want to present to you an exclusive video whereby the Haitians are protesting in the United States of America in the presence of William Ruto. Wanamwambia Ruto tawe. Ruto ni slave. Ruto go sort the mess in your country first. Can we see what they said?
You know Ruto is a slave, right?
Yeah.
He's a slave.
Yes.
He's a slave.
Why are you saying that?
I'm from Haiti.
That's why you're
We
saying
are
that.
here today to protest against what Ruto is about to do.
Yes?
Yes.
Why
William
the-
Ruto.
What do you think is a bad thing? It's a bad thing.
No, you want to invade Haiti
Yeah.
with
Still a slave. Still a slave.
That one US occupation.
power to the people.
That one US occupation.
Power to the people.
That one Kenya occupation.
Power to the people.
That one Kenya occupation.
Power to the people.
That one US occupation. Kenya
Still a slave. Still a slave. Still a slave.
We are for sister. We are for
Reste avec. Reste avec. Reste avec.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, kuna wale watu unasikia wasichana nowadays wanawaita deadbeats. Deadbeat ni nani? Deadbeat ni baba ama mwanaume ambaye amezaa mtoto na mwanamke, lakini huyu mwanaume amekataa ku take up the responsibilities of that child. Ni mtoto wake, damu yake, DNA ni yake, kila mpaka sura. But this gentleman has decided to keep off the fatherly responsibilities na ameachia bibi mtoto. Huyo ndiye anaitwa deadbeat. Even in leadership, we have deadbeats. Not only in government, even in institutions, even in the private sector, we have deadbeats. Who are these deadbeats in governments and in organizations? Deadbeats is a leader who cannot manage his own country but runs to manage the affairs of other countries. Huyo ni deadbeat. Kiongozi ambaye ameacha watu wake. A leader who has left Kenyans, or not even Kenyans, a leader who has left the electorate, watu ambao wamemchagua na wamempigia kura, anawaacha. Then he runs to another country kwenda pale eti sasa anaenda kusaidia. Yet the very same person cannot take responsibilities in his own country. I am referring to Kenya Kwanza, and I cannot be ashamed of referring to them. The Kenya Kwanza government in entirety is a deadbeat government. Kenyans are the children of Kenya Kwanza because it is the government of the day. When you see the Kenya Kwanza government running wants to rescue another country, that is a deadbeat government. Let me give you 2 examples. The recent 2 examples. One of them, when Kenyans were dying of floods, a leader from Kenya Kwanza sent 132 million to Sudan kwenda kusaidia those who have been affected by the ongoing civil war. Yet, Wakenya ambao wamepiwa na floods have never received compensation even as we speak today. The second example, a leader has traveled to the US. Ameenda pale kuambia wazungu, as a country, we are ready to deploy our police officers to go and manage bandits in Haiti. The very same leader has the very same problem in his own country, which has never been sorted for a long period of time. Deadbeats. I cannot be ashamed of saying that. But then, my parting shot is this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time that Kenyans will defend ourselves. Raila has defended us for quite some time. It is us to stand up and say no to such acts. It's us to stand up and say no to such moves, such characters, and such behaviors. If we cannot, we are going to suffer as a country. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.